Hi guys, welcome to the Under the Covers channel. This is Suzanne and today I have some really exciting news to tell you. First of all though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out on any of our amazing content in 2020. So, what am I talking about today? Well guys, we've been working on it for months and I'm so excited to now tell you all about our Romanceopoly 2020 challenge. So I am going to go through what our new board looks like, what the rules are, and also tell you a bit about our challenges for this year. As we did in 2019 Romanceopoly, we are hosting this with Jess from Peace Love Books, so don't forget to check out her YouTube channel as well. So as well as Jess joining us again to co-host, we have Forever Publishing sponsoring Romanceopoly 2020, which is really exciting and we're so glad that they are coming on the journey with us and hopefully we will all have a lot of fun. So if you joined us in 2019 for Romanceopoly, which was our first ever year of it, thank you so much and we really hope you enjoy this year's. If you are new to Romanceopoly and checking it out, then we welcome you as well and we hope that you enjoyed the year to come with the Romanceopoly board. So before I get into anything else, I'm really excited to show you the new Romanceopoly board. It is so beautiful. I loved our 2019 board. It was so pretty, but honestly, I don't want to brag or anything, but we have definitely outdone ourselves for the 2020 board. It is so beautiful. So there are two board options. They're basically the same. So let me show you the first option. So this is the board, and I'll go into all the differences later on in the video, but this is what it looks like. And isn't it amazing? I love it. I love it. So our lady in the middle has changed and I just love the moon and stars background, which will come into it. And so that's board one. Board two is virtually the same, but we have a dark skinned lady in the front instead. And it is just so beautiful. Look how pretty it all is. So you have the choice of either board and we have lots of printables, and if the lady is on there you have the choice of light skinned or dark skinned depending on what you want. So yeah, that's our board. You will have noticed that some of the other graphics are different and the challenges look slightly different, and I will go into that next. So the basic concept of Romanceopoly is that you go around the board and each square is a different challenge, and we have themed each of the groups of streets generally to a different genre, and within that street you will have an individual challenge normally within that genre. So you can move around the board however you like. So how we have suggested doing it is you either go street by street. So you start off at the beginning and you just slowly make your way around, or the fun way, which is how I will be doing it, is that you roll a dice and where you land is the challenge that you do. And the challenge is to complete every single space on that board. If you land on a challenge that you have already completed, you can either roll again or just go to whatever the next challenge is that you haven't completed. And as the year goes on, you'll find you'll be doing this more and more as you complete the challenges. Last year we found that so many people completed the board and went round it once, and then kind of just went round it again using the same challenges, and hats off to you, because I am only just finishing going around once on Romanceopoly 2019. However, we have some voracious readers who follow us and we want to cater to everyone. So we had the fantastic, brilliant idea of doing two challenge packs. So we've called them the Sun Pack and the Moon Pack, and the idea is you go around the board once with one pack which has one set of challenges, and then once you've done that, if you want to, you can go around the board again and use the second pack, the pack that you haven't used yet. That way you can go around twice but have fresh challenges for most of them on the second go round. You can choose whatever pack you like to go round with, either the Moon Pack or the Sun Pack. It doesn't matter which one you use. There's not like a harder pack and an easier pack. It all depends on, I guess, your reading taste to what you'll find easier or harder. Of course, as you go round, I guess if you wanted to look at where you land and then decide whether or not you want to use the Moon Pack or Sun Pack challenge to complete for that particular square, That's up to you. It's your game, it's your challenge, you can complete it however you like. However, we have kind of put in the rules, go round with one pack and go round with the other, but guys, we're not going to police you. Do what you like, play it so it's the most fun for you. The general idea behind Romanceopoly when we were thinking it up is that we wanted to explore different genres, so the genres and tropes that we don't normally read, just to see if we can get a taste and maybe explore something new that we haven't really tried before. So one of our most kind of frequently asked questions last year as well about this is that we have separate genres or squares for LGBT books, and that's because our reasoning behind this is because not everyone always goes for LGBT books, and we really wanted to make sure that the people who participated at least read like 1 or 2 books to give that kind of genre a try. However, if you land on, say, a contemporary square and it's a LGBT book, go for it, guys. We don't care what the gender of the characters are, as long as you go along with the, I don't know, general challenge of whatever that is. Read whatever book you like for it, whether it's male male, male female, female female, whatever mix. Go for it, as long as it fits a challenge. We don't care whether it's LGBT or not, but we do have those specific squares just for people who don't perhaps read that genre, who don't know what's there, so that they can specifically give that a go. So we just wanted to clear that up because there was a bit of a misunderstanding about that last year. And indeed, if you go onto our recommendations pages, you will see that we've mixed in some books which are LGBT within most of the kind of recommendations. So back to the challenges. So we have again done a pack of cards. So this is the pack. I haven't kind of cut them out yet and put them on card, but I will be doing this. So these are another printable that you can get, and you print it out and you can kind of write on there like there's room for like 4 choices of the books that you want to give a go, and it's kind of part of the fun of Romanceopoly. Like, we have the chance pack and community chest, but instead we have the challenge cards. So that is the moon pack, and then we have the same for the sun pack. Sorry, I'm looking down, and there it is. So you've got 2 packs of cards ready for you to print out and use as you want to. But if you don't want to print out cards, we also have a printable as a list of all the different challenges. So, you know, for each pack that you can use. We've tried to think of everything for this. If there's any printables that you would perhaps like that we haven't covered, then please let us know, and we will either, if we have time, put it together for this year's challenge. If not, there's always next year. Okay, so let's talk about the challenges themselves. So as we did last year, all the coloured streets are genre based. So each street will have a specific genre that it talks about, and there will be a challenge within that genre for you to complete. If you played it last year, you will notice we shook it up a little bit, so the genres aren't in the same places as they were. We wanted to keep it as fresh as we possibly could. And then all the stuff which is in a normal Romanceopoly board, like the corners, and the community chest, the rail stations and the utilities, these are all different. So they're all kind of places that you would go to around town, like the office, emergency services, the gym, farmer's market, BFF's house, the office, oh, I think I said the office, the bar, sorry, and a fast food restaurant. So we've mixed these up from last year, so there will be challenges around those so there'll be challenges within those squares, but they are not genre specific, they're more trope specific, and then you can choose whatever genre you like to fulfill it. And then finally we have some time-based challenges. This time they are based on seasons, so we have an autumn challenge in the autumn, spring challenge in the spring, summer challenge in the summer, and a winter challenge in the winter. So they're all timed, so you need to kind of read that book within that time frame, and we have all the times noted down, both on the card for it and on the romanceopoly.com website. Of course, if you are short of time and you don't really have the capacity to read something so specific, if you land on a genre square, so any of the coloured ones, just read any book you want in that genre. And if you land on the non-specific genre square, then read anything you like from our recommendations list, or just read anything you like, just to tick that one off. It would be great if you could try and do a couple of the challenges, but we realise we've made a harder level, but we've also got the easier levels if you don't really have the time to try and look for something specific. We don't want to alienate anyone from being able to have fun with us with Romanceopoly. So those are the rules for Romanceopoly and the board and some of the printables. Here's another printable that I didn't show you, and this is for anyone who has a planner and they'd like to track it in. So it's like a shorthand version of the board. So that's one page, and then like a list. So you can put what you read and the star rating there. So yeah, that's the board there. Those are most of the printables that we've got available to you. We have the board in lots of different sizes. So if you want to put it on an actual board game, it's there for you to do. If you just want it on A4 or whatever, that's there for you too. So I've also gone through the rules. I'm really sorry if I have confused anyone. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. Also, we have the romanceopoly.com website where we've got like a guide sheet of all the rules for you there, and you can also have a look at some of the challenges that we have set for you. That is also all on the romanceopoly.com website. I really hope you have fun with Romanceopoly 2020. It's been so much fun to design, come up with the challenges and the new street names, and I cannot wait to dive straight into it in January, and we really want you to join us. Thank you so much for listening. Like I said, I hope it's been helpful, and ask any questions that you have. There is no question too big or too small that we aren't happy to answer. Check out the website romanceopoly.com, and check us out on underthecoversbookblog.com, and follow us on social media. We will definitely be talking about Romanceopoly on social media, so you can track our progress and our updates. And if you have any updates that you want to share with us, please let us know. It's hashtag Romanceopoly, and we will see what you are up to. Thank you very much for listening. I will see you in the next video.